Hi guys, and welcome back to another WIP Wednesday. I am again going to be working on my HAED diamond painting. I've already done some. I finished the page on the first bit I was doing, so that's a page finish. So I've measured out the next page. How am I cracking on with that? No, not that one, this one. I did sort the problem out last week when I made a mess up on my diamond painting, so that's okay, thankfully. I hadn't made much of a mess up, thankfully. My problem was I didn't mark out my squares. I actually took a pen and made the lines a bit thicker so I can actually see what I'm doing in comparison with my pattern keeper. That's those. I might as well do them both. Whoops. One in there. And one in there. Yep, same up there. 1 and 2. Okay, so the rest of the square is these, so that's all I need to do one. How's your guys' week been going so far? Mine hasn't been too bad. The kids had their aggravating heads on last night. They didn't want to go to bed, they weren't tired. Or Riley, my belly hurts, or my legs hurt. So last night was quite stressful. And then to top my evening off, I always carry my tablet, my phone and my phone charger together up the stairs. Well, my tablet does have a case, so does my phone, but my tablet has a flip case where you shut the lid kind of thing. That's a double one. Put it on my bed while I went in to make sure Riley was all tucked back in, because he constantly keeps getting out of bed. And then back into my room, and I picked up the charger because I just put them in a little pile on my bed. Picked up the charger. I obviously didn't grab it properly. I mean, it was only an inch above my tablet, literally an inch, and it fell onto my tablet. At first I thought, it's okay, it hasn't done any damage, and then, yeah, I pressed the button to highlight the tablet. Yeah, my tablet now has a massive crack. I'm not sure you'll be able to see it, but I hit it here. Oh, you can see that. And the crack goes all the way down. Hang on, where are you? The crack goes all the way down there. So, fortunately, it didn't hit the screen, the touch part. So it all still works okay. But I rubbed my thumb over it last night. Got a piece of glass stuck in my thumb. Honestly. And as usual, doing my WIP Wednesday, it's grey outside. Roll on summer when it's lighter. And the light's a lot better. Today hasn't gone too bad. It's actually been alright. I went out for coffee with a friend this morning. I actually haven't got around to seeing her for quite some time. I'll say hello to her. We kind of pass each other at the school and what have you, but you know, it's been a while since we both sat down and had a cup of coffee and a chat together, so that was nice. She's currently 38 weeks pregnant, I think, and they're taking her in to induce her tonight because she has diabetes, and the baby's small, I think they said. So, but before all this, she had gastric surgery, so she went from being a large lady down to quite a skinny one. So her diet's all still messed up because she can never go back to eating proper food, so I suppose they've been keeping an eye on her with the baby anyway because of that. Yeah, that was nice this morning. Which meant I had to do my video a bit later, ready for tomorrow. Okay. Oh, I turned it sideways, didn't I? Now it's all messed up. Turn back. Thank you. Now all this square's done. Just highlight them all. Nope. Clear it. And finish stitching the square. Thank you. Right, now actually that one's all these as well, isn't it? Because I've done... Yes. I'm not going to make the same mistake I made last week and just royally mess it up. That would be silly. I was actually going to do my cross stitch this with you today, but oh yes, that's something I need to apologise for. I didn't do a flash tube last week, but to be fair, I hadn't really got far on it last week. I've had a few other things on, and yes, it was just one of them weeks last week, so I didn't manage to get much done, so I figured there was no point. And I don't think I have enough subscribers yet to put up a message, and I don't fully understand how that works anyway. I don't really go on my computer. So, but anyway. What else? Oh yes. I was umming and ahhing last week about the blanket I'd made. I haven't made it, I'm making it. You know what I mean, you know me by now. Anyway, I didn't show you, but I finished the word dream. Only I didn't like it. And you know when you're sitting and ah over something, shall I change it? Shall I leave it? It was tough. Anyway, Kelly messaged me when she was on her way to drop Tyler off from school, as she quite often does. When she needs a wee, she needs a wee. She can't wait, so she'll message me occasionally and just sort of say, do you mind? So I say no, I don't mind, obviously. Anyway, as she came passing through, I got the blanket out and asked her for her opinion, because we both do these blankets, so I value her opinion, and she pretty much said the same as me. It doesn't look right. But like she pointed out, we normally do like block letters, and this was more like calligraphy kind of. And on a blanket it just doesn't look right. So the rest of the week, I think it was the rest of the week last week, I spent undoing not the entire thing, but just the words, which was 35 rows. Yeah, that was stressful. And then trying to sort out a bunch of wool at the end of it, because it's not like single crochet in multiple colours. It's easy to undo. The strands of yarn don't get tangled and whatever. But when you're undoing Tunisian, yeah, that's a lot harder. All the threads, because you have to cross the threads to keep them all as one piece, rather than, if you don't cross the threads, it's like you're working on separate pieces on your hook. So yeah, so I undid that, spent the next couple of hours untangling all the wool, rolling it all back up into balls, and it's a right ball ache. But I did it. Took me about, on and off, 4 hours to undo it, because the first couple of hours I spent undoing it, and then I'd undo a row and then try and roll up the balls, so it wasn't so time consuming at the end. Yeah, that didn't work out so well. It was hard trying to untangle the blinking things, even, you know, after every row. So then the next couple of hours I just undid the whole blanket and then started trying to untangle it all, and yeah, needless to say, it's all done, and I've actually started 2 seconds. Yeah, there. I've actually started the words in a different font now, so fingers crossed. Where are we? Second one. There. And it's going okay at the minute. I quite like it as it is. No, we're not in the... Yeah. I'm trying not to make the same mistake. So this one, do one there. And I should have perhaps, one after that one, picked a different colour for number 1. It should have been like a greyish white. And I went with blanc instead, which is French for white. I should have. Because the white and... what's the other colour? I'm confused now. I don't know. I've put it away, haven't I? Yeah, it was the L3756. They're quite similar in colour. So, and that one goes there. That's those. Now back to the arrows. Hold on a minute, guys. I'm going to have to get my pot out. What number was it? 211. That's 210. There we go. Now, just to save hassle, I switch lids because this one has my arrow on it. There we go. Okay, that can actually go for one of those. Now we'll just fill in. It's good because it means I haven't got to concentrate and I can just chat. I still haven't finished Riley's cross stitch. Not since the last time I showed you. Whoops. I might get that out later. It just needs finishing. I've just got to finish his other shoe. And then the back stitch around the bottom half. And then the wording. So there's not a great deal to do. Nope, that's a double one. Spent a lot of time looking at other cross stitches. I just want to have different ones to work on. Less boring. That's why I have so many projects on the go. I haven't touched my blanket either since last week. But doing that dream one and then having to undo it. Yeah, it puts you off for a while, so it goes away just for a little while. But it's all good. I still haven't ordered Ali's diamonds for her diamond painting, her HAED. Whoops. My other half is looking into a tablet for me, a new one, being as I cracked the screen, and I've just bought Pattern Keeper. I have no idea if it's linked to my Gmail account or, you know, what would happen if I moved my stuff onto a new tablet. Would it remember the Pattern Keeper? Would I lose what I've stored in there so far? Because I really don't want to have to pay for it again. I'd have to actually, I think, buy a tablet and try it before deleting it off this one. And if it doesn't work, do you know what? We'll just stick with it. The screen still works, it's just a crack. But I tell you, you don't have to get annoyed with yourself, don't you? you kick yourself, which I did quite a lot of last night. I did feel bad. It's my tablet. I don't know why I feel guilty about it, but that's just me. I do. Although it's mine, I'm not the only one who uses it, you know. It's just, it's hassle, isn't it? Having to transfer everything over onto something new, and then if it's not the same brand, I've then got to learn to use it differently because it doesn't work the same as my old one. Is anyone else like that? They hate change. My other half keeps on about me having a new phone in a year or so. I really don't want a new phone. And he says, but why not? That one, you know, you'll have had 5 or so years. Yeah, but I know how to use it. We're friends. He did that the last time though. The last time actually, I think my phone broke for whatever reason. And we got a new phone, and I hated it at first. Absolutely hated it, just because it wasn't what I was used to. Because I went from, oh my gosh, what was the phone I had before? I'm not sure, but this one's a Motorola. I have no idea, but it was different anyway, and it was just, once I'm used to it, it's fine, but it's getting there, isn't it? I'm just finicky like that. I don't like things to change. Why do they need to change? It works well. Well, at least they do until I decide to crack them. Such an idiot. Anybody got any ideas how you stop a kid being scared of the dark or being alone? Or Riley's just ramping it up this last week. He keeps waking Ali up because he doesn't want to go to the toilet by himself in the middle of the night. Yeah, the lights are on, the landing lights aren't on. The landing light's the only light that's on. He's got a little night light in his room which kind of helps him, but he's still, no, he won't be alone. Right, I'm going to have to cut another section now. By the way, you're ever going to cut yourself a section? Never use the plastic ruler. It's the only ruler I have, but when you use a plastic ruler, your knife cuts it. Oh, and I've just spilt my drills. Wow. Is that how things are going to be today as well? I'm going to quit while I'm ahead then. Ow. Off. Right, don't get confused. Sorry guys, sorry. I need to make sure that is marked. Right, I'm not sure how to do this now. Because my drills might not be straight, which means the ruler's not straight. Mind you, that looks fairly straight. I'll have to chop the top bit myself. See, I've just shaved my ruler. Let's line that up. Oh, look at that. Not a bad job. All right then. So, put the lid back on this before I end up cutting myself. No, okay. No, wait a minute. That needs to be there. That's probably a bit too much, but there we go. that works. Look at that. Perfection. Right. Move my knife. And it helps if I mark all this off. What am I doing? Seriously. See, it still works. Move it back to the beginning. Okay. No, I haven't. There they are. I was going to say I've put the ticks away. I haven't. Second one. And miss 2. Get in. They're the only ones. Now, start from the bottom. Equals. And I've actually nearly finished my Rose Angel too. I have been yeah, working on that the last few days because I'm kind of itching to finish it now. So I'm on not the last section on the top, but the one before. I've left the face section for last, which is next, because I wanted to just finish it with the face. Oh dear, runny nose. Mark that. Miss 2. Yeah, because I figured that'd be nice then. You could just literally watch it all pop out when her face gets done. I'm just still trying to work through a whole bunch of 310s. Hopefully that'll be finished, I don't know, later in this week maybe. 4. I hope so. She's been a long time coming. Missed it. And although I thought the 310 would be a nightmare, it hasn't really. Just kind of mixed it up as to how I've, you know, done it. I've done a bit of 310, then I've done a bit of colour and kind of done that back and forth, and the rest are these. No, wrong one. No. Fill it in. Yeah, so she will look amazing. If her arm's anything to go by, because that arm has come out so detailed with the tattoos and everything. It looks awesome. What else have I been doing? Actually, me and Ali have been spending a bit of time together doing diamond painting. We pulled out one from the bag that Paula sent us, because we've been saying for ages we both have never done a special shaped diamond painting before, and there was one in the bag. So rather than us just fight about it, we agreed to do it together. And I think it just, normally I'll say, does she want to do it? And she'll say, oh, but I'm doing this, or she'll ask me and I'm in the middle of something. So we actually got to sit down together over the weekend and we completed it, and it was fun. It was fun. Ellie kept spilling her diamonds. She just kept catching the tray. It was really funny. And she was laughing at me because every time I thought I'd picked up a diamond, I hadn't. I'd gone to lay it, there was nothing on my pen. And I did that loads of times. It's so annoying. But it came out absolutely amazing. And she's made me swear that I'm not going to do a review video on it until she's here. So that told me, and I've got to wait. So you'll probably see that video in the next couple of days. But it has been fun. So when we finished that, we then pulled out my Tin Me Arts one that she started a while ago and never got back to. So we both spent a bit of time doing that as well. That's that square. Where's my pen? Did I... Give me 1 second. I know I had a pen. Normally I blame the kids, but they're not here. There it is. I put it in my safe place. It's that safe, even I don't remember I'm putting it in there. Okay, we're sliding off the table. Because I'm going to end up with the same predicament I had last time if I don't mark these squares. And I have done it up to the page side. I think it actually goes over by a couple of squares. So, actually we'll do the arrows first in this one because it's mostly equal signs. So we need 5, 2, 3, 4. Looking back now, I should have chosen one with more colour. 5, miss one, do one. Miss one, do another one. Because all of this top is like lilacs, pinks, purples, sort of. And after a while, it can get tedious. As we all know with the 3 tens. 3, 4. Miss one, do one. Okay. 1. Miss one, do one. Miss one, do one again. And 1 in between the first 2 and the bottom. There we go, and the rest is equal signs. So, have you guys been up to anything exciting this week? I can't believe we're in February already. These people make me laugh on Facebook. They seem to like enjoy putting up like very early in the year how many weeks it is until Christmas. I'm so glad I don't have to read it because I'm not on Facebook. I just get told. One of the other moms happened to mention it the other day. And I'm still getting over Christmas. I don't need to be told how many weeks away the next one is. Get down. Had an incident with Ali the other day. Oh my goodness, I thought she was so much smarter than that. I know she's only 11, but she's not by any means stupid. She asked me if she could install Discord, and I asked her why. And she said because she goes on the Xbox with her friends and she didn't have a mic, not at the time anyway. She didn't have a mic for the Xbox. So we had a chat and it was like, I said, only as long as, you know, you're not video chatting with people you don't know or someone that you've met on the Xbox because you still don't know them. And she's done all this online safety stuff at her school. I mean, she's going into secondary this year, so, you know, she isn't stupid. she agreed. And then a couple of days later, she asked about having a mic for the Xbox because she wanted to talk to these people in her class that are also on the Xbox. Otherwise, she has to sit there and type, which I get, that can be quite annoying. So we got her a mic, and she started chatting with someone on the Xbox because they were playing part of a group role play on Roblox, which is on the Xbox as well. And this one person came on, and her friend from class only knows him via Xbox. He doesn't know him from anywhere else. He's never met him, you know, none of that. Anyway, 2-3 days later, I found her video chatting with someone she didn't even know. Now, the video wasn't clear. He wasn't in a dark room, but he wasn't in a light one either, if that makes sense. So you couldn't see him properly. Now, I said to Ali, who is he? And she said, oh, he plays on Xbox with her friend from school. I said, does he know him? She said, yes. I said, does he know him personally or just through the Xbox? She went, no, he knows him. He's a friend. It's a good job I have his mother's number, I tell you. So I messaged her and just, you know, I don't mean to pry, but does he know him? She went, only through Xbox. He's never met him or anything like that. And apparently he blocked him a few days ago because he was getting really annoying and he wouldn't leave the group alone or something like that. 210. So I said to Ellie when she was off of her tablet, I said, right, you delete him now. You are not to add him as your friend or video chat with him. You don't know who he is. And I just sort of made sure that he hasn't asked her to do anything or for anything. And she said, no, he's not asked me for anything. I hope she wouldn't lie to me. You know, naive young girls. Anyway, so we deleted him off Discord and whatever. I'm just trying to keep her safe, you know. 2 days later, my other half walks into the bedroom. She's on video chat with him again. And again, you can't see him properly. Honestly, the hairs on my neck are standing up right now. And I just, what are you doing? I asked you not to, you know, video chat with him again. She said, but he's only 14 and he's got special educational needs. I'm like, okay. And what did your school say about anyone can be anyone online? They can lie to you. You know, they hide behind this keyboard and a screen. Anyone can say that, anyone, or any age, or any mental capacity, you know. Really, Ali? She says, but I've seen his school uniform. Now, I don't know about elsewhere, but here in our part of England, if you attend a special educational needs school, generally you don't have a uniform. You go in your own clothes. So, honestly, that girl, I'm like, you don't trust anyone. Ever. So now I've made her block him on the Xbox as well. And he still tries to contact her because he was part of the group that her friend from school had put together. And he still kept sending her messages. Honestly. I think she understands now. I think. So it's kind of... don't get me wrong, we do monitor what the kids are on, because nowhere is safe now, is it? So we do kind of monitor and we check what she's installed and what have you. And from what I know, she hasn't chatted with him again. Special educational needs, honestly. Why they'll say anything. It just makes the hairs on the back of your neck stand up, doesn't it? You see a lot of videos on YouTube where you've got the paedophile stuff and they do it every day. You know, and it's not your everyday looking... No, it is your everyday looking Joe that is doing it. They don't have a certain look or, you know. So I will protect her till the day I die from stuff like that. Alright, perhaps not past 18, but I will give her advice, you know. Hopefully she's learned her lesson. How many? Wow, 36 minutes. That's good going. What are these? Arrows. I need to do something about these drills. I've got lots of drills stuck together. Down there. There's one across. 2 in the bottom. Pick it up. And 2 of these. And then, oh yeah, the rest of these. Let's add a few more. So yeah, last week has been quite eventful. So having to keep an eye on Ellie and what she's on and who she's chatting with. I really haven't got much of anything done. Well, that was all last week, you know. This week I've managed to sit down with my cross stitch. I did yesterday. But I've kind of structured my day a bit. This sounds really funny. But I have to, where I don't, you know, I'll sit on one craft all day. It's, you know, one's getting neglected. So my cross stitch I'll do in the daytime while it's light. Because it's easier in daylight, isn't it? I don't have a day light or whatever it is they call it. I have got a little clip-on light. It's like LEDs, but it isn't LEDs, if that makes any sense. And I can't, it's hard in the evening. If I sit with that on, it hurts my eyes after a while. So I stick to my cross stitch when it's daylight, and then of an evening, if I feel like doing anything, I'll get the blanket out and work on that. My coffee's gone cold again. Oh dear. So yeah, the blanket gets worked on of an evening if I feel like it. Or me and Ellie do some diamond painting on the fairy, which we did last night. But she gets bored really easily. So it wasn't out for too long. I'm trying to train her to not be such a quitter. Because I could sit here for hours, as I do with my cross stitch. Hours and hours and hours. Yeah, I spend just as much time looking for cross stitches though as I do doing them. I went all through Tilton Crafts website the other night. I found One that I'd like to do for my other half, because he is a massive George Michael fan. Not so much his early years, but... And then I found another one that I like, that I'd love to do for myself, even though I'm doing that, you know, the Once Upon a Fairy Tale for myself. What's wrong with having more than one project for yourself? There's nothing wrong with that, is there? Nope. So yeah, I found another one that I like for me. And then I found one that I wasn't even looking for anyone else, but that one's too light. I found one that my dad would absolutely love. My dad has always been a massive, massive fan of Freddie Mercury. My words today. I take my teeth out and put them back in. No, I don't have false teeth, I'm only joking. Yeah, and there's one on there of Freddie Mercury with a crown on his head and a red cape, kind of king cape. My dad would love that. And it'd be nice to have more projects to flick between, you know. And that's another square done. Wow, bombing through this today. Mind you, I say Ellie's a quitter. She's not when she's doing her HAED diamond painting. More so if she's got all the diamonds. If she knows she's got to skip squares, then she gets bored easy. But if she's got all her diamonds, she will crack on. So I think that's her craft. Especially a Heaven and Earth one. She doesn't mind doing the other diamond paintings where it's all printed on. But I think she sees the HAED one as a challenge. And that's what she likes. So I might just get her set up with another one for next Christmas. But have all the diamonds this time. Because we've kind of just been working on slowly. We've been buying them slowly from Smith's Beads. General question now. Anyone else who's currently doing a HAED diamond painting? Where did you get it from, if you're doing one? How much did you pay for it? Just a random, because me and Kelly worked it out. I think we paid over £80 all in all for everything we needed for our HAED diamond paintings, and that includes the pattern. And somebody messaged me the other day and said Smith's Beads wanted 70, forgive me, I've forgotten, no, Tracy Good Enough. She said Smith's wanted £71, I think, for a kit, a HAED kit. Now, I haven't ordered from them in that kind of way, so I'm not, if you judge it by what I've paid for mine and what Kelly's paid for hers, then yes, that's pretty good. But what about everyone else? Where have you got them from? How much does it cost you? Does that mean you get the pattern as well? You know, the printed thing, or not? Do you just get literally the kit, this and your diamonds? Because if you don't get the chart, that's a bit, yeah, I don't know. Because I suppose technically Smith's Beads aren't allowed to keep it, are they? Because, hang on, what am I on? Yeah. You're reselling another kit of a pattern, which I'm not sure, I don't know how that works actually for copyright and all that kind of stuff. Right, all the way across. Put this away shortly and get my cross stitch out. I've got to go and grab Riley first today, come home for half an hour, go back for Ellie, and then tomorrow it's the same again. This one do 3, 1, 2, whoops, 3. Okay, one between the first two. 2, where are you? 1 under there, and one to the right. 2 at the end. And one underneath the second one. Definitely going to have to choose a more detailed one next time. Mind you, Kelly's cutting at the confetti at the minute, but it's looking so good. The colours in hers are amazing. They're all like pastel colours. Subtle, but really, really nice. I think she lifted one up and said that was her favourite out of the entire painting. It was 996, I think. It's a gorgeous blue colour. I have to agree, it is nice. Yeah. She's glad she started it, thankfully. Otherwise I would have got the blame for that. It would have been my fault. But she's loving it, especially with the Pattern Keeper app that she now uses. It's so much easier. I did tell her. It's just a shame it's not available on iPhone yet, on Apple. But I think they're working on it, she said, I think. I hope so, because it'd be a good thing for everyone to have. And it cost me £7.99 in pounds to buy it. It's the best £7.99 I've ever spent. I love the fact that like you get a 3 months trial as well, so you can kind of play with it and see if you like it before you jump straight in and buy it. And I tell you what, that month free trial soon went. Didn't even feel like a month, but it probably has been. And everything you've saved up to that point where your month's trial runs, if you the app, it is still there. I panicked at first that it wasn't going to be, so I kind of I did try emailing her, but I know she's really busy and she gets lots and lots and lots and lots of emails. So I just plumbed in and paid for it, and every single bit I'd already saved till then was still there. So just in case you guys are thinking, is it going to save everything I've done? Yes, it is. Oh, I think that's it from me now. I need to get up. 48 minutes, oh wow. Alright then guys. I'm going to leave you now. I'm going to maybe finish the last 3 squares before I put it away. It looks a bit uneven. But that's just me. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your week. Friday this week for a floss tube, because I have got quite good progress in the last couple of days. Yeah, I might have finished my the word dream on that blanket as well by then, fingers crossed. Okay guys, I shall see you on Friday for my next floss tube. Have an awesome rest of your week. Take care and happy crafting. Bye guys.